Coming back from vacation, I always feel a little bit lost, a little bit uneven, like what day is it? What time is it? Where am I? And I definitely felt this way after my most recent vacation. I came back, it was already October, and I hadn't planned out my month of October yet. Hi, my name is Adrena. I am the owner and accountant here at Accounting by Adrena. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I plan out my month of bookkeeping and accounting tasks. And I also kind of weave into my calendar all of the personal things that are important that also take up time, energy, space, all of that good stuff. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I plan all of that out. This is on a paper calendar, and I actually use Google Calendar as well as Asana to kind of think through how my week is going to go, how my day is going to go, and how the month is going to go. I like to put in some goals that I have for myself personally, and I also want to make sure that I keep track of all of those birthdays that come up because October is a big birthday month for us. So I want to make sure that I'm on track and keeping track of all of that stuff. So this is a culmination of personal and business, and I'd love to walk you through it. And if you do have any questions, do feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and I will be monitoring those as well. So let's jump right into it. Now, to get started, I have to have a cup of coffee with me to begin with. This is still the morning, so I'm just getting ready and getting all my pins and everything ready out, so it's just handy. The first thing I like to do is to have the previous month's calendar with me while I'm doing this process. I like to review kind of like the goals that I created for the previous month, and if there's anything on the sidebar, you know, it says like to-do tasks or things that are upcoming, I like to review that to make sure that I have it captured in the October calendar as well. So my goals for the month of October, and these are just goals for movement actually. So it's to use my standing desk, it's to do walking 4 times a week, swimming 6 times for the whole month, and then yoga once a week. So once I have everything else scheduled out onto my calendar, then I kind of fill in like which days I'm going to be doing what. And these are really rough estimates. I think, for example, I think for this week I said I would be swimming on Friday, but I think it makes more sense for me to swim on Thursday. So I'll probably move that to Thursday, things like that. The next thing I'd like to do is to make sure that I have all of my like vacations or days off already input into my calendar as well. There is a holiday in the month of October on the 10th. I really only just have one meeting on that day, and I'll probably still take that meeting and then take the rest of the day off, maybe just work a half day or something. But anyway, I'm just putting all of those days that I know I'll be off into my calendar. I also like to enter birthdays at this point in time too. There's a lot happening in October, so I feel like there's a lot for me to manage, including my birthday. So I am definitely looking forward to that. Also, we can't forget that Halloween is actually this month too, and so I'm just kind of like making a note of that on my calendar as well. I love Halloween, I love dressing up. Hopefully I'll be able to dress up this year. We shall see. After the holidays, I'll input everything else that's kind of like related to my business that I need to keep track of, but it's not necessarily like something that I'm going to be working on. For example, we have a weekly newsletter that goes out every Wednesday. I'll go ahead and put a link down for the newsletter in the description box below in case you want to subscribe to that. I usually like to plan kind of like my CEO days. I'll also point out like if I have a day where there's a lot of meetings, I'll make sure to note that on my calendar. And this is just an easy way for me to quickly look up at my calendar and see like kind of like the high level points of that particular day or event. Also, I wanted to mention that I like to make sure to list any of the days that I can record YouTube videos. So I make sure to check Asana and my Google Calendar to make sure that it's a day that has the least amount of tasks on it related to client work, so I can have a chunk of time to schedule YouTube recording days. The last day of each month, I usually have set aside as like a planning day for the next month, and this is just related to any kind of social media that needs to go out or YouTube videos, kind of just like making sure that those are on the list for the following month. I also like to color coordinate kind of like the tasks that I have on this calendar. So pink is really anything personal related, blue is kind of like more my CEO hat, orange is anything content related, and then I'm trying to do yellow as my like movement goals, and green is just kind of any prep or planning that I need to make sure to be aware of. The calendar is right by my desk, so I can quickly look up at a glance to make sure that I have everything that I need for that day or that week. And then on this whiteboard here, I like to just put kind of things that are coming down the pike that are personal and business related. If there's any follow-up items that I need to take care of or manage, that it is quickly, readily available. And this is just a way for me to keep track of like gifts that are happening or events or trips. It's kind of like just a notepad, so to speak. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Feel free to leave any questions or comments down in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video.